Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't waste your sweet, generous applause on me. Spend it with knobs on for the Amazian Kasabian. So, good evening, my lords, dames, ladies, gentlemen, and a very good evening, of course, to everyone watching at home. You're all so welcome to British film's biggest night since this time last year. It's the EE British Academy Film Awards, that most glorious of occasions when the heavens open and the great and the good of the industry rain down upon us, soaking us with their brilliance, drenching us with their magnificence and showering us with their genius. I mean, it may for once, incredibly and miraculously, be unexpectedly dry outside, but here it's simply pissing down with stars. And as I look out over the puddle of preeminence, wondering if I'm stretching the metaphor a bit too far, I gawp, ladies and gentlemen, I positively gawp, an act I usually reserve for newborn foals and certain photos of James McAvoy that I acquired from iCloud. But if I might be serious for just a moment, I know it's been a very tough year for many of you, what with the shock of both George Clooney and me being removed from the matrimonial market. But it's apparent that as a result of this, you've been more than able to make up for your amorous sorrow and erotic disappointment by simply hurling yourselves into your work, the utterly sensational work that we are so pleased to gather here to celebrate. You've covered every subject from those aforementioned building blocks to literally the theory of everything. In its own way, about building blocks too, though this time the building blocks of the universe itself. And the star of that unforgettable story is here tonight. Gorgeous to see you, Professor Redmayne. I trust the evening will end for you as it all began, with a big bang. No, not that sort of big bang. Ladies and gentlemen, pull yourselves together. Of course, The Theory of Everything is just one of the 5 films nominated for this year's Best Film Award, which, using one of that movie's complex mathematical formulae, means, if my calculations are correct, that there are 4 others. We have the bold and breathtaking The Imitation Game, starring the equally breathtaking Keira Knightley, and, of course, Benedict Cumberbatch. It's breathtaking just to say his name, which, interestingly, his name, if you pass it through an Enigma machine, decodes as Red Hot Public School Totty. It's a remarkable film, which, amongst other things, shines a light on how difficult it was to be a gay man in the 50s. Although I find it quite easy. Oh, the 1950s, I see, yes. No, well, that is true. As the film shows, 60 years ago, gay men were prosecuted for being gay, whereas today they can get married. So who knows where things will be in the next 60 years? Maybe even Hollywood's gay leading men will be able to come... No, that's aiming too high. Now, we have the star of Grand Budapest Hotel. The Grand Budapest Hotel couldn't be with us tonight. It's a building. That would be silly. Pull yourselves together, Bafta audience. But you'll be thrilled to know we do have with us its concierge, the effulgent Ralph Fiennes, who, unlike the hotel, is always fully booked. Of course, the film is set in the fictional East European country of Zubrovka, a place so believable that Vladimir Putin has deployed a fictional army on its borders and also fictionally denied that he's done that. And unless my eyes are cruelly deceiving me, we are also blessed by Boyhood's Ella Coltrane, Rosanna Arquette and Ethan Hawke. I'm sorry if I don't want to offend anyone if I say this, but I found Boyhood awkward, extremely drawn out, embarrassing and messy. The film, on the other hand, I thought was utterly compelling, groundbreaking, a labour of love. It took 12 years to make, unlike the prequel, which has been provisionally entitled Conception, and will take about 5 seconds to make. We have the stars of the brilliantly inventive and hilarious Birdman with us, Michael Keaton and Edward Norton. Now, gentlemen, I'm really going to put you on the spot. We have a tradition here at Bafta of asking very esteemed members of the audience to blow a kiss to camera. But this year, we've decided, well, I've decided, that I'm going to ask them to kiss me. So would you mind? Are you on for this? That's really... I'll come down. I've seen Birdman. I know what Ed Norton does on stage, so I don't want him up here, if that's all right. So I'm just going to come... Oh, you're so kind. And Ed, would you mind? This is wonderful of you. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my God. Oh, Tony sends hello. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm the one flying above the cityscape now. You've made one married man very happy and another one rather jealous. Also with us this evening, two of the stars of Paddington are here, the divine Sally Hawkins and Julie Walters. I went to see Paddington Bear. In all honesty, I probably should have seen it with my clothes on, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. Even if the people sitting around me seemed a bit distracted. And saddle me up, flay me senseless and call me Chantel if it isn't Gone Girl star, the creamily edible Rosamund Pike. Yeah. Would it be a spoiler? Would it be a spoiler for me to say that you were chillingly, frighteningly good in this film, Ros? I'd probably go and give it away. I'll take it all back. Ladies and gentlemen, she was appalling, simply dreadful, hopeless, absolute arsewash. I don't know if that's any better, really. Anyway, let's begin. It's what we are all here for. And let's begin, as we traditionally do, with the first award, which is for Outstanding British Film, given in honour of Alexander Korda. To make the presentation, an outstanding Brit, not a film star, but so loved and adored that he has a hit film and now a musical named in honour of his prodigious talent.